Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today. Picture this: rolling hills, a gentle breeze, and beneath your hands the unmistakable feel of retro charm fused with modern ingenuity. We're talking about the 2025 Citroën 2CV, an icon reimagined for today's roads. From the moment you catch its silhouette on the horizon, there's something enchanting about it, so let's dive right in and explore everything this car brings to the table. You step up to the front end and immediately notice the playful nod to its ancestors. The rounded headlights sit proudly within softly sculpted fenders, flanking a grille that wears thin horizontal slats finished in chrome. The bumper, minimalist yet purposeful, houses slender fog lamps that peek out almost shyly. Look closer, and you'll spot the subtly integrated sensors for adaptive cruise control and automatic braking. Technology you wouldn't have dared imagine in a 2CV half a century ago. Above the grille, the Citroën double chevron stretches its arms, gleaming against the hood's gentle curve, hinting at the efficient electric heart beating beneath. Walking along the side, the profile feels delightfully familiar, yet undeniably new. The doors swing open in a traditional fashion, their frames painted in two-tone combinations: bubblegum pink with white, forest green with charcoal, and more, offering a playful palette. The greenhouse is tall and upright, giving a greenhouse effect that maximizes visibility and space. Chrome accents outline the windows, and beneath, the wheel arches are slightly flared to house the available 16-inch alloy wheels with retro-inspired spokes. You can almost hear the whispers of cobblestone, European streets calling your name. Look down, and there's a discreetly placed charging port just ahead of the front left wheel, seamlessly integrated into the design. As you circle to the back, the charm continues. The rear hatch is simple yet charismatic, its glass window nearly full width to provide excellent rearward vision. The taillights mimic the front headlights in shape, a rounded rectangle finished in LED arrays that glow crisply at dusk. The bumper is similarly minimalist, hiding the rear parking sensors and a subtle diffuser element. Above, a small roof spoiler adds a sporty flair, and the roof itself is a convertible soft top option, electronically retractable in under 10 seconds. Perfect for spontaneous sunny drives. Sliding inside, you're greeted by an interior that balances nostalgia with cutting-edge convenience. The seats are draped in sustainable fabrics, recycled PET and vegan leather alternatives in bright colorways that contrast with the more muted dashboard. The dash itself is delightfully uncluttered. A single curved digital display spans from driver gauge to infotainment, offering customizable layouts and crisp graphics. Physical controls are kept to a minimum, with rotary knobs for climate and a row of toggle switches for drive modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, and a unique rainy day mode that automatically optimizes traction and region braking. There's wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a robust sound system bifocal, and ambient lighting strips that trace the cabin's contours, shifting through a spectrum of colors at your whim. Under the bonnet, or rather, under the front cover, you'll find a compact electric motor delivering 100 kilowatts, about 134 horsepower, and 220 Nm of torque. It may not sound earth-shattering on paper, but this little car tips the scales at just under 1,000 kilos, so acceleration from 0 to 100 km/h in 9.5 seconds feels peppy and spirited. The single-speed gearbox is smooth and silent, with Regan settings adjustable via the paddles behind the steering wheel. Handling is light and agile, thanks to front McPherson struts and a torsion beam rear axle, tuned for urban agility and country road. Poise alike. Turning radius is a mere 9.2 meters, making tight parking spots a breeze. When it comes to pricing, Citroën has positioned the 2CV as an accessible entry to electric mobility. In Europe, the base model starts around $22,000, with the mid-range trim adding larger battery capacity for a WLTP-rated 350-kilometer range at $26,500. The top spec, with all the tech upgrades and convertible roof, sits near $30,000. In markets, like the UK and Canada, add the usual duties and destination fees, bringing the range from roughly $19,000 to $27,000, or CAD $28,000 to $36,000. Factor in government incentives for EVs, and the real out-of-pocket number becomes very compelling. If you're weighing your options, consider what matters most. For city dwellers craving style, nimbleness, and an EV that stands out, the base trim offers everything you need. If you regularly tackle longer distances, the mid-range battery is worth the extra investment. And for those who want to flaunt, the full retro cred with the convertible soft top. The top spec is the one to go for. Just keep in mind that higher trim levels trim a bit off your real-world range. So, what's the bottom line? The 2025 Citroën 2CV blends the soul of decades-old design with modern electric performance, delivering a package that's both whimsical and practical. It won't blitz past a Tesla on the freeway, but it wasn't meant to. Instead, it invites you to rediscover driving pleasure. The open-air joy, the wide-eyed forward view, and the simple delight of zipping through town with zero emissions and maximal personality. If you've been craving an EV that doesn't look like every other hatchback on the road, this is it. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the new 2CV. If you enjoyed this tour, inside and out, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Drop a comment telling me which color combo you'd choose or what feature you're most excited about. Until next time, happy driving, and I'll see you in the next video.